Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So it's been a few weeks since I posted on here, but it's my spring break from college, and so I thought I would come on here and just kind of share what the Lord has been teaching me, and hopefully it can be an encouragement to some of you guys, whether you're in college or high school or you're 60 years old. Doesn't really matter. I think that this subject pertains to every single one of us. So something the Lord has been teaching me has been enjoying the journey. And today actually I took a hike by myself, and which I don't normally do that, but today I was just like, okay, I want to do something a little bit different for my workout. And so I went to like a nearby hiking area and just put my earbuds in, and it was so relaxing, and we've actually had really good weather here over spring break, so that's been really nice. But I was just soaking up the sun and listening to my Jesus music, and I just felt like the Lord was telling me, enjoy the journey, just as I was walking through the park, and I was starting to think about everything that I needed to do today, and I was thinking about, okay, what's next? And that tends to be my personality. I'm definitely always thinking about what's next, cross off what's on the to-do list, but then right on to the next thing without sometimes even celebrating what I just accomplished. It's always, okay, next. Even when I'm with people, I tend to have that mindset of, okay, yes, I'm with these people right now, this is great, this is fun, but what are we going to do after? What am I going to do tomorrow? Etc., etc. And it becomes this spiraling of never being in the moment and never enjoying where I'm at in life. It's always, oh, I can't wait till the next season. Oh, I can't wait until I'm done with college, and I can't wait till I'm married. I can't wait till I have kids. I can't wait to be a grandparent, and it just becomes about what's next. And I feel like something the Lord has been teaching me is just to slow down, and spring break has been really good because I haven't made an excessive amount of plans. I've kind of just been taking it day by day, which is very odd for me because I usually have my week planned out the week prior. And so spring break has been just a really good time to reflect and to process and just to slow down. And I think all of us need that, because especially in this day and age, I think with our phones, it's sometimes hard to ever feel like we're relaxing or ever feel like we are taking a vacation or getting a break. At least I feel that way because I feel like there's always something I can be doing, and even if I'm just in my room, there's my phone next to my bed, and so it's easy to just find myself mindlessly scrolling through social media, or just constantly having to fill my mind or be listening to music or podcasts, and so silence kind of becomes non-existent in this day and age. And so the Lord's been just prompting my heart to slow down and to just walk in step with Him. And honestly, it's been a little bit difficult because it goes against everything that the culture is pressing on us to do. They're pressing on us to constantly be up to date on social media, to constantly be the life of the party, to be in touch with all of your friends all the time, and always be knowing what's going on in your family's lives, but that's just not realistic. And I've been thinking a lot about the story of Jesus and when He came to earth and what His lifestyle looked like, and how He did set Himself apart to go pray and to go worship and to go be with Jesus. And I think that speaks volumes over my life and over your life, that we need to be setting time to not just have quiet time, a few minutes where we're away from our phone, but incorporating it into our life and making it a lifestyle of not always having to keep up with the latest social media fads or having to constantly be filling our minds with music or podcasts or information, but it's okay to just be. And honestly, it's healthy. It's probably very beneficial actually for us to be still at times and to just not have music, to not have a podcast, to not be reading anything, but just to be. And that's something I know a lot of people are like, oh, I have so many things to do, that's impossible for me. But if you look at everything in your life that's taking up your time and consuming you, I think there's a few things that we can cut down on to make room for just being. And honestly, this past week of living that out a little bit more, of just being and being okay with silence and being okay with walking at a slower pace, I think the Lord is revealing things about my heart, things like impatience or pride or just different things like that I might not be open to otherwise hearing if I'm always just having a busy mind and having a busy lifestyle, that there's no room for me to slow down. There's no room for me to even walk step by step with Jesus, because I'm just doing my thing, crossing off my to-do list, and that's good enough for me. But at the end of the day, God, He doesn't desire that for us. He doesn't desire for us to go about our own life, to do our to-do lists and everything like that, because He has something much greater for us. And I think it's easy to close off our ears and our hearts to even know what that is, because it's hard for us to slow down and to really tune in to the Holy Spirit. But He's always speaking, and He's always wanting us to draw close to Him, and then He draws close to us. And in order to do that, it might mean cutting out a few things. It might mean slowing your heart down, slowing your mind down a little bit throughout the day, and just making time to just be, and to just thank the Lord for what He's doing, and just to be in His presence and be in nature and go outside and thank Him for the birds and the trees and the clouds, and it's good. So I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and you have a wonderful month of March, and I'll see you guys next time. Keep being you. Bye.